I get on one knee.
Bro.
What? I married right into that fat.
Come on, man.
You know,
Let me
I
ask
want to take
on.
this serious. I want to take this to the next level. What? Uncle Phil, how you doing, sir? I'm coming in, shaking his hand, looking him dead in his eye. I want to marry your daughter.
Come on, man. I'm gonna sit down here and
I want to
answer all the
protect your
questions you
daughter.
got. Like, what you want to talk about? You know what I
What?
mean? Like, we can go golfing.
She almost did have a husband, but the nigga died. Remember?
Who?
It's not funny,
Oh,
but because
the nigga Trevor.
what he said?
Yeah, he jumped in the bungee jumping joint. Yeah. Yeah.
That nigga was bungee jumping because he was supposed to propose and shit.
Yeah.
He was like, Hillary, will you, man?
Smack.
Oh.
Man, welcome back.
Why'd they turn that shit into a comedy?
Welcome back to another episode of Lunchin with Don and Lon, man, where we bring you lunch table conversations and we lace them with facts, man. I am the Don of all Dons. You feel me? The Don Dada, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Don Dada.
It's my dog.
That's a whole fact.
Cabal.
What to do with this, y'all? It's your man Lonnie Cabal. And we back with another episode. This should be a great one. How you doing today, Don?
Man, that was amazing, man. It's Friday. Ain't got no job. I should do. And we already started off, man, on the bullshit, man. What you got planned for this weekend?
Speaking of Friday,
yeah, go ahead.
I heard through the grapevine that Ice Cube signed off. I don't know if it was Paramount, but he signed off with a studio to work on last Friday, so it's officially in the works.
Man,
I want to see how that's gonna work. I hope he don't mess it up. I got faith in Ice Cube, though.
I'm glad you said that because that's where I'm at with it. Like, if it was 10 years ago, okay, cool, we in there, right? You can have Smokey. He's still a little spry, right? You can have Mike Epps. He's still with the shits. You know, Neil Long gonna be heard. Debo passed away, didn't he? Rest in peace of Debo.
Yeah, Debo, damn, and John Witherspoon.
Yeah,
That's gonna be tough. It's
gonna be, bro.
They're gonna put some emotion.
It ain't gonna be the same without John Witherspoon. I'm gonna just be honest.
I think Ice Cube from the type of person I see him to be, he's going, if he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it right. Like, he's not. I don't think he's gonna kill that sequel like that. He's gonna do him right, and I think it's going. If it is going to happen, they signed off on it. It's gonna be some emotional shit tied into there because he know niggas got connections with those characters.
Yeah,
so.
Uncle Elroy.
I think
Uncle Elroy back. You gotta have Uncle Elroy.
He gotta be.
Cat Williams gotta be in there.
Gotta be.
Pinky gotta be in there.
Mike Epps gotta be.
Of course, yeah. Mike Epps and Smokey, you gotta have both of them in there. Like, it's no. If they're not both in there, then I don't even want to see it. But I don't even want to see it. You gotta have both of them in there.
That's a fact.
Also, you can bring back Carla if you want to. Bring back Carla, Craig and Carla.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Bring Carla back. Come on.
Carla's fine too.
Yeah, stop playing. And then you know they're gonna have the DC Young Flies in there, right? They're gonna have some of the new comedians in there. So I'm cool with that. Just give DC a good character and let him do his thing because he's talented. But I just don't want him to be on no goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's gonna make a lot of money because everybody gonna go see it.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's gonna go see what it's hitting on. You know what I mean? Now, if it ain't hitting on shit, then it's gonna be talked about. But the opening day is gonna make a lot of money for sure.
And like I said, Ice Cube is a no nonsense guy. Like, he don't be bullshit, so he ain't gonna just let anybody, especially because you know how that film is to the black community, black American culture. It holds so much of a part in people's hearts.
Yeah,
can't just play around with that. You know what I'm saying? And like, I saw a post where it said, "Yo, if I'm watching, as soon as I see Castanet pop up on the TV,
I'm cutting
on
off
the screen, I'm walking out the theater."
I'm cutting it off, bro. I'm cutting it off. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not with that. I'm not, and I hope it don't go
Master
that
P
far.
tried that.
I hope it doesn't go that far. I hope it just goes as far as like the DC Young Flies. I hope it doesn't get past that. You know what I'm saying? Like to the streamers and shit like that. Nobody want to see that.
Yeah.
You can keep that.
I'm word nigga.
All right, man. Our PSA for today, and this is an important one, and we're gonna have to talk about this, because it's our people, man. It's our people. It's our people.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna talk about today. Hey, get off the fucking CP time. CP time is not a fucking thing. It's imaginary. It's not real. Be on fucking time, bro. Respect other people's time. Like you want people to respect your time, and be on fucking time. When you go to the airport, if you late at the airport, that plane is taking off.
That will leave your ass.
It will leave your ass, bro. And so let's normalize. If you got people in your family or your friends or you got a business meeting set up, let's normalize. If that motherfucker's on CP time, go ahead and leave. Because you're not finna show up to no job interview on CP time. You're going to show up 15, 20 minutes early. You're not showing up for no business meeting on CP time. You're not doing none of that unless you at that level, right? And it's still at that level. It's still, but you lucky because you got leverage. And some motherfuckers will wait on you. Hey, Don ain't that way, champ. Don ain't that way. I value my time. So get off this fucking CP time that all we just preach and we're passing along through our generations. And like that shit is okay. It's not okay, man. Be on time, respect people's time like other people, like you want other people to respect your time.
It's a whole fact.
All right. Gotta get that shit off. All right. Let's move on to our lunch table topics for today. And the first one we're gonna start off with, man, is a real hot one today, a real hot one this week. Anthony Edwards. Now, Anthony Edwards, one of his baby mamas, because my boy, I had to look it up this morning. My boy got 3 in the possible right now. He got 3 kids and another possible that one of his baby, or that the possible baby mama is claiming is his. And all of them were born within the past year and a half. 23, well, I'm sorry, not year and a half. So starting in like October of 23 to like to October, November, December 24. So my boy was getting to it. He was getting to it. Now, one of his baby mamas, I don't know, I think it's the most recent one, I'm not sure. But she's been out there recently, as some baby mamas tend to do. She's talking about like, you gotta look a certain way to date. Like, it's girls that's hating on her in the comments, which I'm sure they are. I'm sure it's a lot of women out there hating him, because at the end of the day, this is the same. He shares a baby mama with Lil Baby. And so that's some real Atlanta shit. And so I'm sure it's girls. I'm sure it's girls in the comments talking shit, all type of shit, man. But she was on Instagram the other day just talking about how this girl's hating because they don't look the way she looked. They ain't got the body that she got to have these rich baby daddies. And you got to handle yourself a certain way to have a baby daddy like this. And then Shawty went and started her own trucking company, man. So I throw some applause for her for the trucking company, man, because she ain't just was a baby mama getting child support and just going and fuck it off. She went in there and she about to parlay this money. All right. But the whole situation is just real messy, dog. Like, it's just like, bro, why do you need to be on social media, like glorifying or like showcasing being a baby mama? Like, bro, we know you Anthony Edwards baby dad or baby mama. We know you little baby mama. Like, what is the point of being on social media, like broadcasting yourself? Like, just relax, sweetheart. Just take the money and raise the kids the way they should be raised. Because that's what it's really
Which
about.
they won't.
It's about these fucking kids, bro. And I think
that's what's
that's
about,
what's
the
gonna take the back
kids.
seat. That's what's gonna take the back seat in this whole situation.
Yeah, that's who suffers the most is the children. The children. And that's why, it makes me sick to my stomach, honestly. But I try not to focus too home. I try not to give too much energy to things I don't like. But and I'm glad we're having this conversation. It's really trifling. Granted, spreading your seed and all of that on both sides. You know what I'm saying? It's reckless on both sides. But we're going to start with the baby mama right now, since she wants to be known as this professional baby mama.
That's what it is. When did that become
Yeah,
a thing?
it's very low class. It's low class. It comes from a Jezebel type of culture. Jezebel, I'm saying Jezebel, right?
My man took it
That's
back
the what.
there.
That's the
My man took it back
yeah,
to
because
the
that's the best.
sixties. Boy, my grandma used to say that shit.
Jezebel. It's a Jezebel culture, the Jezebel spirit. Like, yeah, so what you took that money and started a trucking business? You you didn't earn that. You got it from getting pregnant, from being promiscuous,
It
from
bust
trapping
down.
somebody, because that's what it sounds like. And you're up here with a straight face talking about you have to look a certain way, like you're trying to tell people how to write a resume. Like you're trying to give a PowerPoint on how to be in corporate America or
Mm.
something. You're a baby mother. You're not even married. Like, granted, I get it, especially having children by different women and spreading your seed goes back centuries, right?
Oh
It goes
man,
back far. And from what I've seen, a lot of Georgia guys, specifically Atlanta, your Young Thugs, your Futures, your Anthony Edwards, they like to have
little
young
baby.
little babies. They like to have babies by different women and just spread their kids out. I don't know if they're giving them all the and Nick Cannons, but I don't know if they're
Woo.
giving them all the attention they need, giving them life.
Yeah,
You hear me?
yeah.
I'm sorry, hold on. The Jones just popped up. Anyway, anyway, it's kind of reckless beginning because children still need, even if you're all going to do that, right? So you're going to have multiple families. You got to. It's more than just money. You got to be able in their lives to really raise them because they need you. Money can't raise children. It helps, but it can't raise children. But back to old Shorty. You up here with this attitude, this demeanor, like you're like you have a skill. Like it's
Mm.
almost insulting because there's young girls looking at this. It's young girls that's looking at this. It's teenage girls looking at this, and they're like, "Why do I need to go to school when I can just get pregnant by somebody with money?" Do
Hey,
we see how low class that is? Do we see how just I ain't gonna say disgusting, but just bottom barrel that is?
hey.
And you
Now,
talking about having a certain body, hurt, and certain face, so you're admitting to trapping people. Like it just really bothers me.
now.
It really bothers me.
She might have a skill. Whew.
Well,
And that's
I'm sure she.
that might have it.
I'm
That
sure she
might be how the
does.
brothers ended, that might be how the brothers ended up caught up.
Ah,
Caught up.
ah.
Got me
Yeah,
feeling
yeah.
that. Caught up. Oh, she
She
might
probably.
have a
Now,
real
I'm not.
skill.
I'm not
Woo.
talking about that skill. I'm sure she,
Yeah.
to be at that level, I'm sure she has a
A
great skill.
trade. She might got a trade, but look, hey, we talked about it a little bit ago. Being a baddie and
Yeah, we
sex
did. We
work,
had this conversation.
it's a trade. Like you paying them taxes.
Uh,
Paying them taxes is a trade, and she might have that skill. But hey, babe,
but
sweetheart,
no, but see, this is my thing, right?
yeah.
With the whole sex work thing, which is really blown out of proportion. Sex workers are just like rappers, they're a dime a dozen, right?
Mhm.
They're not real sex workers like your Cherokees or your Pinkies. Do they have children? No, because they knew what business they were getting into.
Mm.
That it was hard enough if you look at some of Pinky's old interviews on
Shout out to
Vlad
Cherokee and
TV.
shout out to Pinky.
Yeah, especially in their prime. Shout out to Jasmine
Oh,
Cashmere,
yeah.
Luscious Lewis. Let me get
Hey,
started.
my brother started to go in.
Yeah, my brother,
Yeah,
I
go
had
ahead,
big
get it
brother
off.
too, who used to get the DVDs and put them under the dresser, nigga, and
Yeah, get it
everybody when
off.
they when niggas had their designated times for them to go and handle their BI. But but what I'm saying is, again, even the so-called whores of prior generations of Generation X and stuff like that, they still had a different amount of class than these new whores and sex workers or whatever they call it, just reckless. They want to sell plates, have children, and do porn.
Woo.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Not selling plates.
Yeah, some sex workers sell plates and run daycares and sell and do OnlyFans. Like, what are you doing? Like, Pinky and them, they don't got no kids, and Cherokee still look good because
Bessie?
they knew they made up in their mind. I do porn.
Yeah.
Why would I bring a kid into this world? It's hard enough that my family members know that I'm getting thrashed. Hard enough for them. Why would I bring a baby in here? So you can't. So these
Funny.
women trying to be liberate. Like, I'm okay.
Getting
Let me
punished.
land this plane, because let me land this plane. No, she didn't make this kid by herself, but to just be bragging on how to get child support, like what you about to do? Go to a hotel and have a weekend conference on how to trap rich niggas? Like, what are we at right now? Like, no, I'm not feeling that. Anthony Edwards, yeah, you played a part, but
And make sure you taking care of them
I'm
fucking
gonna let, I'm gonna
kids.
let you, I'm gonna, I'm gonna let you,
AE.
I'm gonna let you reply. Then I'm gonna get on Anthony Edwards with that shit.
Nah, yeah,
Go
AE. Make sure you taking care of them fucking kids, dog. That's the biggest thing. I know
ahead.
you a young nigga, and I know you done had 3 kids in the past year and a half. I know it's tough, and you trying to get on and you trying to be the best player ever. Take care of them fucking kids, dog. Take care of them fucking kids, bro. Because that's our next generation. That's who's going
Yeah.
you pass your legacy to. Take care of them fucking kids, bro. They the most important part of this whole situation. So yeah, that's all.
I'm gonna say something, but I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna give you a real hot take, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before we go to the next subject. It's crazy how everybody's getting on Anthony Edwards, right? Because he's saying outright, I didn't want the kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they still put him on child support, but he signed it off, right? Smart guy. Yeah, I think 50 Cent was the first nigga to do that. Have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire, sign a check before the baby come. Who the cares?
Man. But see, I was reading something about that. And I said that, like she said, the girl said that it wasn't true. That he ain't just, because I thought that too. And as far as like he just
Mm-hmm.
gave her, I think that's like $1 million and something up front. But
4 million.
4 million.
Yeah.
But apparently they said that was she said it ain't true. And so we gonna see. But at the
Well,
end of
okay,
the
we'll
day,
do some more
yeah, at
research.
the end of the day, just being a kid's life, bro. I know the money cool and everything like that, bro, but just be there. You know what I'm saying? Be there.
So I got a question for you,
What's
Dom.
happening?
Because we live in a society, my body, my choice,
For
right?
sure.
What what would the story be if he wasn't in the NBA, he wanted to keep that child and she got rid of it because she didn't want it?
Yeah, bro.
So you want to sit up here? So this is my thing, right?
That's the
Let's
double,
keep it
like we
equal,
always talk
everybody.
about. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the double standard, but let's keep it equal. Everybody's crying about people not being treated fairly, equal, and all this stuff. He told you he didn't want the kid, from what I've understood, and you kept it anyway. So now you're gonna try to shame him. But how many other kids have you got rid of?
Yeah.
So you get to so let me get this straight. You get to keep the kids you want to keep and get pat on the back for being a free woman, for taking control of your body and all that. But he walks away from a child that you want to keep. Now he's the bad guy.
Yeah, bro.
We both have the same amount of.
And it's gonna
I
get
thought we
to
was
our
all
5
equal.
segment later on in the show. Wrap it before you tap it, my niggas.
That's a
My
fact.
young boys.
You can dodge. You can dodge all of this
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? You ain't got to deal with none of this. So, all right, on to the nation of domination, as we call it.
Yes, sir.
We have the Dallas fucking Cowboys,
The
the Dallas Cowboys, the star,
yes, sir.
right? We have
Yes.
signed possibly our quarterback of the future,
Mhm.
right?
Traded.
Possibly.
Trade.
He's been in the Joe
Mm-hmm.
Milton. Okay, we traded him
Mm-hmm.
for a 5th-round pick, and I think we swapped a sixth
Mm-hmm.
round pick or something like that. And he's been in the league 1 year, hasn't really played a whole lot. When he did play, I think he played in the season finale last year. He had a
Mm-hmm.
71% completion percentage, played pretty well, and he can sling. He played at
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee, can throw the shit out the ball. I seen a video this morning where
Mm-hmm.
they said he threw it 85 yards or something like that. Can throw the shit out the ball, right? And we've been talking, you and I both, about, hey, but we got to get somebody that's gonna push
Mm-hmm.
our starter,
Mm-hmm.
Dak Prescott,
Absolutely.
right? Or we got to
Absolutely.
draft a young guy that's going to continue to push him that we can have for the future. Right now,
Mm-hmm.
LaShawn McCoy said, hey, Dak need to get a realtor because Joe Milton can ball. I wasn't a huge,
Mm-hmm.
granted, he didn't play a whole lot last year, and my thoughts is like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
if he's that good, he would have, you know what I'm saying, he would have beat Drake May out, right? Drake May is a first-round pick. Of course, there are little politics like this in the leagues where
Yeah.
if you're a first-round pick, they're going to give you a shot before they're going to basically force you to fail before they put somebody ahead of you, right? They're going to give you every opportunity to
Mm-hmm.
succeed, and then if you don't, then they'll replace you. So Joe Milton wasn't a first-round pick. And so, but he went to Tennessee. He balled out. He had them, and he really brought them back, right? He really brought them back, brought Tennessee back to prominence, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so, along with my young boy, from Greensboro, um, damn, I forgot his name. Oh, Hendon Hooker. My bad. I'm tripping. Hendon Hooker. You know what I'm saying? He brought him back too. He got on a little ladder and started directing the band and all that good stuff. So he brought him back as well. But Joe Milton been in the league 1 year. Didn't do a whole lot last year. So he doesn't have a whole lot of miles in his body. Nobody's really seen what he can do. But people around the league are saying he's a baller. And so might have satisfied our need to bring in a backup since Cooper Rush is gone. Trey Lance dipped out too, right?
He's playing in Canada right now.
Okay. So we needed a backup. Now, we still might draft a late round quarterback, probably 3rd, 4th, 5th round, probably 5th, 6th round, something like that. But now we don't have to necessarily jump up to grab a quarterback, right? So I'm cool with Joe Milton, right? I'm good with him. I watched some on YouTube yesterday, and I mean he got wheels, right? He can throw the shit out the ball. He's accurate enough, right? He come from offense. He comes from offense in college where they slinging that bitch around the yard, and so he can do it.
Yes, sir. Tennessee.
You know what I'm saying? He can do it. He can do it. How'd you feel about it when it happened yesterday?
It was a great pickup. Great pickup. Surprising pickup. I did, hear people close to the star.
I'm glad you said it.
Was surprising?
No, I said it was.
Oh, it was. Yeah. Yes. Through some content creators that's close to the star, there was some rumblings about Joe Milton, but you know how them Cowboy rumors that get so some stick more than others, but that was kind of lingering around. But to see them actually get it done was a whole different thing, and they got it done early too. They made that trade like 8, 9 in the morning, because I worked a double yesterday, so I worked from like 7 to like 11 p.m. yesterday. But I was up early for work, and I look at my phone because usually I listen to Law Nation on my daily Cowboy, news. I said Joe Milton traded. Oh, we got it done. I'm like, it ain't April Fools, you know what I'm saying? So
for sure.
I was like, a serious. But for Joe, like you said, going to push Dak. Now Dak ain't gonna get hurt ever again.
Come on.
We gonna leave Dak alone.
Yeah,
I love Dak. But this is healthy. This is healthy because you need somebody to push you. And he's gonna push you. We need competition. This camp this summer is gonna be intense. Because Clayton Adams is all about physical and violence as far as his offense, about hitting. Edwards Baby is not a slouch either. So a lot of the wide receiver room, it's gonna be a lot of competition. So Joe Milton's a great pickup, cannon of an arm. He reminds me of a Jay Cutler, because Jay Cutler is one of my favorite quarterbacks. I've always been fond of quarterbacks who can just throw it deep. I mean, the mobile quarterbacks are cool, the flashy, the Vicks.
You said Jay Cutler is one of your favorites?
Yes.
Oh, but you gotta relax.
What? I like Jay Cutler.
You gotta relax.
I ain't saying he one of the best. I just said personal favorites. I ain't putting him in as like one of the best.
Jay Cuddy. Go ahead.
I like Jay Cutler. Listen, lunch table. I'm a fan of Jay Cutler. I'm not saying he's on Mount Rushmore, he's top. No, I'm not saying no crazy stuff like that. Because he just has a cannon. He has a cannon of an arm. Like, he just blessed, like Joe Milton just blessed with like a cannon. He could really launch that. But anyway, he's like he got the arm of a Jay Cutler with like a Cam Newton type of body. Like, he's 6'5", 245. He's a big boy. Okay. So you ain't just taking him down easy, dog. And he got a little bit of wheels. And like you said, and Dak, I think Dak is a real cool guy. Like, Dak got his money. So as far as taking him under his wing, I think Dak, like he did with Trey Lance, and Cooper Rush is gonna welcome him in.
See, that's what pissed me off. Dak is a cool guy, nigga. Nah, I need you to be walking up and down the sideline yelling at niggas, dog. Hey, get your shit. I need you doing that. I don't need you shaking hands, being friends, and
I'm sure.
I'm cool with him bringing him in, right? I'm cool with him. Because we need it as a team, right? That's what you gotta do that, right? In some aspects, I've heard different things. Like, some have done that, some have not. As far as quarterbacks, as far as anybody goes to, if the organization bring in somebody to take your job, but Dak, I need you not, and I'm not speaking in the Joe Milton sense. I'm sorry, this is a tangent, but Dak, I need you to be up and down the sideline, dog, letting them not just when shit going well, and not just positive enforcement, encouragement, shit like that. I need them other dudes in that locker room to know that, like, if they fuck it up, like, they got to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they fuck up, they got to deal with you, and you the nigga. And you, how this franchise goes, like, you go or we go. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got to know that you the $60 million man. And anything, if I go up there and say, hey, Jerry, get rid of him, get rid of your ass. And so I need you to command. Shit. Yeah, you got to command that shit, dog. Don't.
That's how Troy.
You got $60 million, dog. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing else to you if you do something wrong. Yep. Go command that locker room, dog. Ain't nobody gonna let your ass get beat up. This is what you got a whole offensive line for. Nothing's gonna happen to you, bro. Nothing's gonna happen to you. But to get to a place where we want to be, you gotta drop your nuts. You gotta let your nuts hang on these niggas, dog.
Pause. But you're absolutely
no pause.
Right.
Fuck that.
Oh God, damn. What Jay used to say? What John said? All homo.
You know what I'm saying?
he used to blow me with that shit. John used to blow me with that shit.
I forgot about that.
but no, I think that's the one we're gonna have this year because like he got his money now.
Yeah.
The way he's working out. And then it's a whole new regime. And you know, Shai even said, yeah, I got on one time Dak threw an interception at practice, and we was about to basically come to fisticuffs. Like, we was barking on each other. So that already shows me, okay, see, because Mike McCarthy was the head coach.
Yeah.
So, again, you can do what you want, but Mike's the big dog.
Yeah.
But he said, like, yeah, I said, you got to sit down. I said, anybody, all the quarterbacks, you throw during this session, during this drill, you throw a pick, you got to sit down. So I think Dak threw a pick. And he was like, all right, Dak, have a seat. Dak was like basically, no, nigga, I ain't going nowhere. Like, no, I said have a seat. So basically, they was going hand to hand like this. He said, but it was all love after that. So what I'm getting from both of these sides is Dak is kind of more feisty than people give him credit for, just because, he just comes and say, hey, I'm Dak Prescott, come to work, But what I get from Shotty is he will pause, he'll get in your face like, bruh, nah, fuck all that. Like, get that shit together. So like I said, even bringing in Joe, it's a whole new regime.
Yeah.
So on the Joe Milton thing, great pickup. I'm now more confident because I'm worried. I don't think Dak will get hurt, but if he does, I know we have a solid backup coming in there. Like, they not just like, oh, it's Cooper Rush. Even though Cooper Rush was winning games,
he did his thing.
You got a young boy back here.
Cooper Rush, bro. Honestly,
yeah, I ain't got nothing bad.
Yeah,
but he's definitely an upgrade than Cooper Rush. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
So now I said we have a solid quarterback locker room, and like you said, we might pick up another quarterback.
And
so, and I feel as though
I'm gonna say, go ahead.
Go ahead. But also, I was saying, I feel as though they're gonna have Joe Milton doing some other things, like maybe some Wildcats coming in, like maybe he's gonna be having some.
We're gonna see, man.
You know, some goal line shit.
We're gonna see. We need to use everybody, but that take me to my next topic as far as drafting the quarterback. They talk about the Browns. They talk about the Giants. Early on, right? We were hearing that they were both looking for quarterbacks, right? Because the Giants had Tommy Cutlets or whatever his name is, Tommy DeVito, right?
DeVito
shit.
Cutlets.
You know what I'm saying? Tommy Cutlets. But they've now picked up obviously Russell Wilson. I'm about to say Russell Westbrook, Russell Wilson, and Jameis Winston. Which actually my brother said he's seen Jameis Winston because he's in LA, and he said he saw Jameis Winston at a little Instagram party or whatever, because it's Coachella this weekend. Right. But so they picked up Jameis Winston, they picked up Russell Wilson, and the Browns, they ain't really picked nobody up, but they said they're not looking, or apparently they're not. They're leaning towards not taking a quarterback. So with that being the case, and we'll talk about the draft order. All right. I know the Cowboys, we got 12, obviously. Number 1 is the Titans, right? They could take a quarterback. Probably gonna take a quarterback because Will Levis ain't gonna win you no game.
I think Cam Ward's going.
Browns, okay. Let's say Cam Ward or Shedeur at 1 to the Titans.
Okay.
If Cleveland Browns say they don't take a quarterback, Giants say they don't take a quarterback, Patriots got Drake May, they don't need a quarterback. Jacksonville just brought in who they bring in?
They got Trevor Lawrence at quarterback.
I thought Trevor Lawrence left. They got Trevor Lawrence at quarterback. I thought they had just brought in another.
He signed a big contract a couple years ago.
You're right. Raiders, right? They just got Geno. Okay, but I don't know if they're thinking Geno is a long-term plan or if they're gonna try to draft some. right?
Well, just to pause it 1 second, brother.
Mm-hmm.
They just had an update yesterday that he signed 2 years for
Gino?
80 million maximum,
Yeah,
but 66 guaranteed.
yeah.
So he's there to start.
No doubt, no doubt. But you might bring in a young guy. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, if they
I think
let's
they're
say
gonna
they
get
don't,
Jitney.
Jets,
It's-
we already know they got
yeah, they got Justin
Justin
Fields.
Fields. Panthers, they don't need a young quarterback. They got Bryce,
Yeah, they got Bryce.
right? Saints,
Mm, mm,
okay, okay.
maybe.
You might, but let's say he gets packed because they got what's the buddy that used to be for they used to play for the Raiders? What's his name?
But it's my Derek Carr.
Derek Carr, right?
And they got that young boy. I forgot his name.
Ritter, Desmond Ritter.
Rattler.
Oh, Spencer Rattler. I'm sorry, Spencer Rattler. All right.
Hmm.
So he gets past the Saints.
Oh
Bears.
shit! I see where you going.
Bears. They got
Yeah,
a
they're
quarterback.
set.
They good. They
Caleb,
got a young quarterback. 49ers.
Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy.
Eh,
But
yeah, he ain't going on.
yeah, I don't think he's going nowhere. Like, why would you?
I
He
don't
don't
think he's
won you
going
some
nowhere.
games. Now, would I give him a huge
Mhm.
deal? Probably not. But he don't won you
Yeah,
some
me
games. So
either.
why would you let him get out the room? So now we get to the Dallas Cowboys at 12.
No. Go ahead, dog. I hope not. I think I see where you're going with it.
I don't
I
know.
see.
I don't know. You know what I mean? Because, but I'll put it like this: at the end of the day, Travis Hunter got to go in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so, Giants, you gonna take Travis? You probably gonna take Travis Hunter. Browns, are you gonna take a quarterback? Or you gonna take Travis Hunter? Titans, you gonna take a quarterback? Or you gonna take Travis Hunter?
Mm.
So I'm thinking Tennessee gonna take a quarterback. If we're just being realistic, Tennessee gonna take a quarterback. Giants and Browns, Raiders, they just signed Geno for 2 years, so they might take a quarterback. And then the Saints. So I think those are the three teams that might end up taking quarterbacks. And but if they don't, then that means Jackson Dart or Shedeur Sanders or Cam Ward might be there for the boys. Might be there for the boys. I feel like the
Well,
Raiders gonna take. I feel like the Raiders gonna take Shedeur. Though. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
I feel like the Raiders gonna take Shedeur.
I feel like it's gonna break a heartbreaker. The Raiders gonna take Ashton Jitney.
You think so?
I think so.
Woo! They need a
Yeah.
quarter.
That's why
They need a quarterback for the future though.
they get.
Gino got 2 years,
But
75.
they just gave that man. They just gave Geno 60 million,
But that's
66
2
million.
years. Nah, hold on. I think he got 2 years. It said 2 years, 75. It's right. I'm seeing my TV right here.
Okay.
But that's 2 years, right? So that's giving a young quarterback 2 years to come in there and kind of develop, right? And I'm sure he probably has a player option or a team option after this first year. And so
Right. I will. I hope.
if you're
I
smart,
hope they get the quarterback
and
because I
Tom, the
want
thing
Jimmy
about
to
it is,
fall.
guess who's over there in the ownership? Tom Brady. So
Yep.
he
And
not,
Charles Woodson over there.
you know what I'm saying? So he not fucking around. He know 2-year deal. We got to bring in a young quarterback.
Yeah, I
I
forgot.
don't think,
Yeah.
and you
And
know, Shedeur has been working with that's his OG,
that's his
right?
mentee.
Yeah, that's his
That's his
OG. And
mentee.
so I don't think Shedeur makes it past the Raiders. I'm gonna just be honest. I'm just as a Cowboys fan
That's a, that's
should,
a that's a good point.
as Cowboys fans do. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Who knows? You never know.
I'm
But
gonna tell you something, Don. I'm
mhm.
gonna tell you something, Don. Knowing Jerry, if Shador's at 12, he's taking him.
Oh yeah. No, absolutely,
He's taking him.
100%.
He's taking him.
100%.
He's taking
Even
him.
if he wasn't that
What?
good, he just for the
Yeah.
headlines, he would take him.
And based on his pops,
And based on his pops. Bruh, we
he
was
taking
finna take Johnny football. We were gonna take Johnny Manziel
him.
until Stephen Jones stepped in and said, hey, I heard Johnny be on that booger sugar consistently.
Hmm. He drank before games. He's very inconsistent.
Bro,
That's why,
you
and
know
I'm
where
gonna
our
tell you
franchise
something.
would be if we took Johnny football?
What you think it'd be?
Bro, bro, bro. I think that year we end up drafting maybe Zach Martin instead of Johnny Football.
which was a great pickup.
Bruh.
Thank God.
Zach Martin, Johnny Football, dog.
Yeah.
If we wouldn't have taken Zach Martin,
Hold on. Do it the right way. Zach Martin, Johnny.
it ain't even close, bro. We went, bro. Yeah, I don't even want to think about that.
And you know something? I'm gonna tell you something. That's why I said. I think we had this conversation. I slowly see I think we had it last episode. I slowly see the regime changing. Stevens, he's slowly passing the torch to Steve because I think the Jones family, like, all right, pops, you really throwing it. Like we gave it the last year all in with you and Mike McCarthy. That's what you wanted to do. Because I don't think Stephen Rock would. I don't think Stephen Rock with Mike McCarthy like that on some real stuff. And I think Stephen, for what I heard, wanted Mike Vrabel in here, but Jerry didn't want him. So
because Jerry Mike Vrabel ain't going for the bullshit.
yeah, exactly. But Steven cool with it. Steven,
Of course.
Steven with the because Steven, he's not with the flash. He really just want to have a good football team. Now, Steven he ain't all perfect either. He cheap as hell.
He knows how it should be. Like, hey, bro, you coach, do your thing. We're going to hire a GM and let's rock.
Exactly.
Jerry,
exactly.
I want to look everybody in the eyes that come through here, and I want to make sure we shut up. Shut your stupid ass up.
Shut the old ass up.
Yeah. Yeah, go get on the chopper and just come in, and when you need to hire a GM, like, bro, Jerry Jones, you 80 motherfucking years old, and you feel like you got to be there every single day in, day out, making deals as GMs have to do, instead of hiring somebody that's young, paying them and saying, "Oh, if you don't do this, we get your ass the fuck up out of here."
Yeah.
Like what?
And that's what that's the organization we're going to turn it. We're about to turn into. And I think Will McClay, who does our drafts, Will McClay, one of the best drafters in NFL history, in my opinion. And I'm not just saying it because he's a Cowboy, but majority of his picks been dead on. I think Will move the GM and Steven move the owner. And Will McClay would do more of the hands-on as far as trading and stuff like that. I think we're getting to a point where we're going to get back to football. And I think Jerry, Jerry, you're an old guy,
but I
think he's letting him have his moment.
Bro. And we're not wishing
bad on nobody.
We're not wishing bad on nobody. Jerry, let's say he got a 20-piece left. He not walking out that office, and they're gonna have to drag him out that office, fam.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
he's 98 or 100 years old, bro. That's 20 more years. We can't go through 20. I can't do 20 more years of this shit, bro.
We ain't. Trust me. Trust the Jones family. Steven stepping up. Like, all right, Pop. Because even with the Dion shit, from what I heard, Jerry even said, and that's crazy. Jerry even said, when the Dion stuff, his son picked him to the wall on some shit. No, picked his father to the wall. Don't bring Dion in here. But Jerry brought him anyway. He's like, all right, yeah, son, I see you, but it's still my shit. So Steven ain't new to telling his pops how he feel. I think we're at a point where, all right, pops, we let you do it your way. No, the fan base is screaming on us. We getting cooked on ESPN. The league, we just saw two of our freaking division rivals playing the NFC Championship. Pops, no, watch out. You can talk. He's Jerry's the mascot right now. You can talk whatever and let it go with the headlines. But as far as personnel and business, Pops, I'm taking more of an effective, hand in this stuff.
Now, shout out also, and I was just thinking about this. Shout out to the NFC East though. It's all black quarterbacks. Giants, too deep at black quarterback. Cowboys, too deep at black quarterback.
Too deep.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know who's the backup for the Eagles.
They don't have one. It was Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, okay. And then the backup
I don't think it's a new one.
Backup for the Deadskins.
Commanders.
My bad.
The Washington football team. I'm gonna just call them that so I don't sound like a hater. They have Mariota.
Okay. Well, okay. I'll take that too. He's a
I'll take Joe Milton. I'll take Joe Milton though.
He's with
Oh, I thought you talking skill wise.
No, he's a brother.
As a backup at all.
No, Marcus Mariota, he's a brother. You know what I'm saying? So that's what 2, 4, 6, 7 black quarterbacks, and we don't know who the backup quarterback for the Eagles is. So shout out to the NFC East because we finna change the game.
Yeah. So who would you pick before we move on? Who would you pick at 12, or what position would you pick at 12?
Man, look. I honestly, I would if it's not Shedeur, if it's not Cam Ward, if it's not Jackson Dart, right? I would probably take either another O lineman, right? Which because obviously I'm an O lineman, so you can't go wrong
Mm-hmm.
there. Or I'm getting another receiver, like a young receiver that can ball. You know what I'm saying? I haven't done my
Any
research as well as I
specific?
should. Nah, I don't have the kid from what school is he from? I can't remember, but I seen him run the other day.
Okay.
But yeah, I would do that. And the third one is obviously Ashton Genty. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
yeah, so I'm like I would draft either a receiver, an O lineman, or Ashton Genty. Yeah, but yeah. What about you?
Uh, like again, I really pray that Gentry falls. Yes, this draft is full of running backs, but Gentry, I think he'll be a franchise change. That would be our Emmitt Smith. If he
You think he
dropped.
can be Emmett?
Of course, there's only one
Of
Emmett,
course.
but he can give us production. Like he could, he could take as far as the run game, he could take this franchise to another level. But if Gentry's gonna be gone, like I think he will be, right? Now this is just a realistic draft. I like Ted McMillan out of Arizona.
That's who I was thinking
Solid
about.
receiver.
That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah,
I just looked his name up. That's what I was thinking about. That motherfucker
I
got
think
some
he'll be a
wheels,
game
boy,
changer.
and he big.
He'll be a yeah,
And
yep.
we don't
Tall
need another
receiver.
small like we could take another one,
Cooks.
but we don't need another small. We need a big receiver that can go get
Hmm.
jump balls, right? CD he can make some plays on some jump balls, right? But
Yeah,
in the red zone, you ain't finna throw him no jump ball. We need a
yeah,
big
yeah.
receiver that can go get some fucking jump balls, and he was the guy.
So
I
we
was
get
thinking about.
Mingo. You
Yeah,
can get Mingo going.
or the kid from
But
Ohio State, Abuka. I'm cool with him
Booker.
too. I like him.
I'm cool with Booker too.
Yeah,
I'm cool
I
with
like
Booker
him.
because they're talking about because Matthew Golden he's the second best because he ran like a 4.3, which is facts,
Hmm.
right? I'm cool with the Matthew Golden, but we have a Cavante Turpin.
We do have Turk.
So and he's going. I think he's going to be way more in this offense. He's going to be more effective than when he was with Mike McCarthy.
Mm.
I think he's going to be more involved. So yeah, a Ted McMillan would be a perfect addition. Because again, Mingo's young. I think he just needs to get going. I think we're going to get him going. Him and Joe Milton. We're going to have them in a whole different program. But Ted McMillan and a CD Lamb is a
Tough,
scary sight.
tough. And then the Turk.
That's a scary. That's a scary.
Yeah.
And then next round, we're gonna get a running back at 2.
And
Quentin
see,
Junkins just came to the Star yesterday.
no doubt. And I think we could take, I think also the boy from Carolina, Amari Hampton. Like
Amari Hampton.
he might slide to the second round. I mean, because we know they disrespect running backs as a whole. Like they disrespect running backs in the draft. Running backs usually don't go in the first round unless you like the guy of all guys, right? And so
Ashton Jitney.
yeah, and the thing about it is he might go late first round. And
Oh, if Jitney dropped, it's a wrap. Yo, I don't know if he's gonna drop. If he drop, we good. We'll get a receiver next round.
but see, I think we're gonna go the opposite though. I think we're gonna take
Yeah, I
the
think we're gonna go
receiver
receiver
there,
first.
and then I think
Yeah, yeah,
second round we're gonna
receiver
go because
first.
the thing about it is running back. You got Amari Hampton, and then I'm talking about
Mm-hmm.
after Genty. You got both running backs from Ohio State, Travion Henderson and Quinshot Jenkins, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so, and I'm not as high on the Scatterbo kid. He's a dog, you know what I'm saying? He balled out in the
I'm not high
bowl
on him
game.
either.
But
I'm
I'm
not
not. He
high.
don't have the speed for me. Like, he don't have the breakaway speed. I don't think
Mhm.
he's not gonna run by nobody. And so, then the kid from Iowa, I ain't see a whole lot of him. But Amari Hampton and then both running backs from Ohio State are viable options for us. And so
Mhm.
I think we'll
You
go.
can't, we can't lose like as far as running back. And before we move on, just and this is crazy how God works, right? That last season was so painful because we were dealing with injuries and big losses because we had a tough schedule. But the beautiful thing about this draft is that we're not a bad team. So what I'm saying is we really wasn't losing due to skill. We lost because a lot of injuries and stuff was out. So now people are back healthy,
And will.
and we still have a top 12 pick.
Yeah. We lost.
So we got a few holes to fill. A Ted McMillan and a Quentin Junkins, boom, right there, changing the offense. Now defense, I think we're solid. We have some good
We need
coaching
some D line.
and a little more kinks to work around.
Yeah. We need some
But as far
interior.
as offense, those two picks change our offense overnight unless they can be healthy, which I pray that they are.
But see, I think
So
that outside of those 3 positions, running back,
yeah,
receiver, and O line, everything else needs to
uh-huh.
be defense. Right? We need some
Yes,
D
yes, yes, yes,
linemen,
yes, yes,
we need
yes,
some
yes.
linebackers, and we need some
Cornerback.
DBs. You know what I'm saying? We need some corners. And so
Hmm. I think we're yeah. Hmm.
I think we'll go. I don't think we'll go receiver running back. I think we'll go
I think we are.
I
I
think we'll
think we're
go
gonna because
receiver, O
hmm
line, or D line, and then running back. Honestly, and I can see us trading.
I don't know.
I can see us trading
Of course, yeah,
something to get
trading
another
back.
second round pick to get a running back in the second round. You know what I mean?
That makes sense too.
So we'll see,
We'll see
man.
draft night, but I think we're gonna be fine draft night. I think we're
Yeah,
gonna have
we
a
draft
solid
well.
draft.
We're not no slouches in the
Hmm.
draft. We just gotta come on with it. You gotta come on with it with the
Yeah,
development.
come with
So,
it.
all right,
Hmm.
everybody's favorite segment, Lunchin with Lon, and we got a great one for you today,
Ah.
man. Golly, bro, and this one kind of hurts. It's great, but it kind of hurts, man. um, and so
I'm gonna tell y'all so my dog getting that together. He be the one behind the scenes, pushing me to do. He be with the bullshit. He be smooth up here, but behind the scenes, dog crazy as hell sending me these motherfucking videos. He a troll like me, bro. He just be smooth with it, bro.
it's tough, man. It's tough.
Oh my God! First of all, fit check. All right, my boy came in there with the ones, a little long, but he probably got long feet. Look at this. Ah, he got it up there.
Ooh,
Oh my God.
get that baby out the
That
street.
nigga dead.
Ooh,
Look at the lady in the back.
everybody in the gym coming to help,
Yo, what in the world, bruh?
man.
What are you doing?
Me,
She getting up like she gonna do something. Sit down.
you just
Yup,
be
there you
letting these
go.
gym getting them fucked up.
Ego lifting. That's yup. See Shorty in the red shorts?
Mm-hmm.
She's the reason for it all.
Mm-hmm.
She's the reason for it all.
Yeah, bro.
Listen, the gym is a whole different universe. Gym life is just different. So when you're in the gym world, you pick up on different things, right? Like that right there was ego lifting. He had about 5 plates on each side. Bro, that's a lot of weight. What are you doing, bro? I know you don't rep half of
You
that.
trying to go to
I
the
know you
Olympics?
don't rep half of that. You trying to go to the WWE?
Like,
Like and then listen,
but he got it up though. That's
when
the
he
crazy
lifted
part.
it, he got it up. But how you fold it?
Just drop the shit.
He folded under the bar. What's that game we used to play? The limbo joint? How low can you? What was the limbo joint? This nigga did this shit under the, and like he broke it looked like he broke everything under his waist. He was dead. He was looking to the side. You ever play Grand Theft Auto? Them niggas be on the sidewalk dead. He like a GTA pedestrian, bruh. Like this. Look, the biggest had to
Bro.
come. Look, the guys had to come help. Yeah, you're okay. You're okay. Then the lady in the background, she watching it all. Like she ain't even going, check on. She wait till everybody else come over. Like she gonna do something. Yeah, like, like she looking, cause she looking like wow,
You ain't
like,
see the nigga just
bro,
pass
you
out?
don't even have the, huh?
Like, bro, you ain't see my man just fall? Like,
She stared at him. It was nothing she could do, and like
she
he
couldn't go get the weight
folded
up.
under
She
the
damn sure couldn't go get the
bars.
weight up.
Like that nigga, but then he laid to the side. Like I think he passed
I do
out
too.
for me.
He
I think
had
he was
to,
out of
bro.
here.
Because at the end of the
He
day,
was out of here for me.
why would you not drop the weight? Like, if you feel yourself falling, why would you not drop the weight unless you done passed out on your feet? And that's how you know.
We learned,
That's how you
yeah.
know you had too much
He
weight up
he
there, and when you pass out trying to, this ain't the Olympics, family.
he he had no business lifting that weight because everybody know especially if you play football, JV. That's when you really start to learn how to lift weights and
Mm-hmm.
stuff, right? First thing your coach tell you is do that stuff. If it's too heavy or whatever, throw the weight away or like what I'm saying, get away from it. Obviously, it was too heavy, but I guess he felt like he was too far gone, right? He didn't want to drop it. Drop the weight. what are you doing? Like, bro. But as we seen, we saw the little, you know what I'm saying? We saw a little
Yeah, you
shorty in the
seen her?
red shorts. I knew she was somewhere around. This is when I say the gym is a whole different universe.
Yeah, bro.
When the baddies walk in the gym or some nice looking legs walk in the gym, niggas whole swagger change.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas go from, hey man, you got it to everybody all nonchalant, hey man,
Start grunting and shit.
put 230. Yeah. Ugh.
Like,
Bro, wait a minute, bro. You all loud, bro. Like, bro, you coming here with the spaghetti strap tank top,
oh, bro,
like,
that
bro.
shit kills me. That shit
Come
kills
on,
me,
dog.
dog.
Come on, dog. Now you want to put 230 on the bench. You don't even bench
Come
that,
on,
bruh.
bro. Now you look crazy. Now
And
you
like,
done passed out
and
trying
you
to
look
lift some shit.
wild.
Now she got to come over there and help your dumb ass. Like, bro,
She had to come over to make sure you was okay.
stop letting
She
this gym
can't.
shit get you fucked up, man. Stop doing
Oh
that
my
shit, bro.
God,
Like,
you gonna hurt yourself, dog.
you know what I'm
You
saying?
gonna
Like,
hurt yourself.
and if you lift in that kind of weight, bro, have a spotter. Like, have your homie there to help. Have a homie there to spot you with some shit, bro. But you know what also got this gym shit fucked up? These fucking
Mm,
cameras, dog. Like these cameras, you niggas be
yeah.
trying to do all this weight, thinking they gonna post the shit on Instagram and they gonna go viral. Like now you end up passed out with folded up under the weight. Now he lucky. Like now, what I commend
Folded.
my boy on is for getting up.
Yeah.
Like my
I don't know
kneecap would
how
have
he
been
did it.
broken. My
Yeah.
all my everything would have been torn. Like I'd have been cooked, fried. But my boy got up. He got
And
up.
walked away. I thought he broke everything. Like the way he folded under that weight. It was like a piece of paper. It was like the stepdad from what's that movie? The hood horror movie. Um
Not
oh you know what I'm talking
you're
about.
not talking
Was
about
it was
screen.
nah, the hood scary movie. They had a first one where they all went to hell at the end of it. They know what I'm talking about in the comments section.
Mm-hmm.
They know
Y'all
what I'm
put the
talking about.
movie in
What
the
was it?
comments.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. They know what I'm talking about. It's an older joint, like in the '90s, but it was like a hood horror film, and
Mm-hmm.
they had like different skits of different like tales and shit. But it was like one abusive stepfather, and the kid folded him up. Anyway, yeah, that's how he got folded though, and he got up and walked away.
Shout
I don't
out to
know
my
what type
brother.
of genetics that he has, but the average man would have broke.
Oh man.
You'd have had the ambulance in there.
He probably got he got to be one of
You
them dudes
okay?
that be doing all of that type of shit. He got to be one of them type of
Yeah.
dudes because boy, they would have had to bring
Also,
everybody in that
the
gym to
move
get me up off the floor.
the movie's called Tales from the Hood.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
that joint. But
Man,
yeah. Listen, I said when I was watching the video, I said it's a woman somewhere around here. Cause what are you doing? What are you doing? If it's all fellas in there, you're not putting your body at risk like that. You're trying to impress somebody. Then you had the camera posted up. She's around here somewhere,
mm-hmm.
and lo and behold,
There she
she
was.
two-stepped right over there to make sure he was okay.
Mm-hmm. There she
Probably knew
was.
each other or probably gym buddies, but yeah,
Whenever you
guys,
see a man doing
leave all
some
that.
goofy shit,
Yeah.
what my brother-in-law basically saying, whenever you see a man doing some goofy shit, there is a woman somewhere around that he's trying to impress. And he
Yes.
thought that shit was cool. And it wasn't. And they ended up getting him fucked.
It was, it was almost life altering.
Yeah. So make sure, yeah, and like when it's like going to a court. Whenever a nigga girl there at the court, oh my
Oh
god,
my
he
God.
getting to it. He every move in the book. When she not there, oh my boy, he be getting embarrassed. Well, be getting embarrassed.
Yeah, bro.
So
Chris Paul passing the ball everybody, man. He get assists. He don't score.
embarrassed. So our QT&A for today. We gotta it's gonna be controversial. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
bring it out.
Absolutely. Your top 3 90s
Mm-hmm.
movie or sitcom women. The characters they played,
Mm,
right? The character, right? Because there's a lot of women, but they had to play a good character. Who are your top 3 90s movie
mm.
sitcom women characters?
And there's so much to choose from,
Oh man. Mm.
but I gotta pick three.
Yeah.
Now, if I don't pick your name, sweetheart, when you watch it,
It's,
um,
it's no, we don't mean no harm.
it it don't mean no harm. You just didn't make it to the top three, but you up there though, and I gladly have you. Okay, so starting at three. and she was on Sister Sister. She's still fine to this day. She was the light skinned friend from Sister Sister.
Oh, I know who you
I don't
talking
know if
about.
it
Yep.
was when she went to college with him.
I know who you talking about.
Fine as hell. I still follow on Instagram. Oh my God, she still looks so good.
Alexis, okay, Davian Johnson.
Yeah.
That's who you talking about. Okay, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Fine.
Yeah.
Now I was gonna put Regina, I was gonna put Reagan Gomez on that joint from Parenthood.
Okay.
But
Ooh.
as fine as you are, Reagan. Yeah, she's fine.
Ooh.
But the movie I liked her in, the movie I really liked her in was not 90s. It was Love Don't Cost a Thing when Nick Cannon thought he was cool and shit in that scene. But I gotta give it to Shawty Alexis. All right. So number 2, Vivica Fox on Booty Call.
See,
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, you're a good one for that one, boy, because I had that one up there
on
too.
Booty
Ooh, wait.
on Booty Call, specifically Booty Call. 'Cause I remember my cousins and my mother and them didn't want me to watch that when I was young, but we had the bootleg,
Shout
and
out to
like when I used to
Jamie.
see all the time. Shout out to Jamie. And like she used to always make me excited. Like that's one of the first time I would start Paul. I ain't trying to get too graphic, but you know, as a young man, you figure your body out a little
Yeah, you
bit.
start learning
And
yourself.
yeah, I start feeling an erection. And she's one of the first to help me get there.
Yeah.
Try not to be too crazy.
You got one
Now
more.
for this first one, honorable mention is Diamond from the Players Club.
Of course. Shout out to Diamond.
Right.
That's
but she didn't. Yeah, but
classic.
she's not number 1.
Yeah, that's a classic.
And this number 1 right here, she's another one that helped me get that erection. I don't know what it was, but Nia Long and Soul Food.
Ooh.
Oh my God, it's like her skin was just looking so brown, and it's like she looked good on Friday, but on Soul Food, she had a certain glow about it. And when she used to be in that beauty shop and be in the kitchen, and I think another thing, Makai Pfeiffer used to always be all up on her and shit. So she was showing her sexual side when she had them legs out when he got that job. Damn. So just to go through the list, Alexis.
You go from 1 to from 1 to 3.
Okay, so
number 1.
Okay, from 1. So number 1, Nia Long Soul Food.
Nia Long Soul Food.
Number 2, Vivica Fox on Booty Call.
Okay.
And number 3, Alexis Field on Sister Sister.
Yeah.
So that's my top.
Oh, okay. All right. Bet. Because I had
you got excited.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go from honorable mention all the way to 1.
Okay.
All right. So my honorable mention is Regina from the Steve Harvey Show, the principal. Wendy Raquel Robinson, specifically again on the Steve Harvey Show, because she was a different chick in the game, and I ain't really fuck with her character then. But on Steve Harvey Show, she was the principal. She used to wear them little pantsuit. She was fine. She was thin. She used to wear the little shortcut, bro. Like, and that's the thing, like, especially as Black women. In the 90s, the shortcut joint was a thing. Like, and like, because I put it like this, I've never seen my mama with long hair, because she used to rock the little shortcut joint, and it was like, oh man. The same thing that Nia Long had in Friday. All right, that's my honorable mention. Number 3, Fancy from the Jamie Foxx Show. Got to go Fancy. I think her name is Gabrielle. I'm gonna look it up. Gabrielle, Garcelle Bouvet. That's her name. Garcelle Bouvet. She, man, I remember watching that and just like, bro, Jamie, I hope you bag her, bro. Like, he used to, like, why you keep fucking up?
You be cheerful.
Like, bro, why you keep fucking up?
I hope you bag her, bro.
Come on, man. You let the nigga Silas gonna scoop your dame. You know Silas corny. He was a doctor. He had to fly whip, but you know he corny. You don't let him scoop your dame now. Then when you bag her, then you be doing all this dumb shit with the little other joint. Like, then you was on her friend. He ended up bagging
Jamie, a wild boy.
Yeah, shout out to Jamie Foxx, man.
Great show. Underrated.
Oh man.
Underrated.
Top 2 and not 2, in my opinion. But it actually is 2. Fresh Prince is number 1. Number 2 for me. And see, I when you were talking, I thought about changing this one. Same girl, just two different situations.
Okay.
Debbie
Okay.
from Friday, Nia Long. Man. See now the
Yeah, she
other
had that
one,
swag about her.
but it was like a different. She was a different little character in this, little messier. Is I forgot her name, but Nia Long in Best Man when she had the woo, yeah, when she had the little, she wore the
That's tough. Yeah.
woo.
Yeah.
I forgot her name, the character she played, but she was, like I said, she was a little messier, but she was cold. Now you saw
Yeah.
that sex appeal in that one.
Saw them legs.
Saw them legs. And then right before she was about to throw it, to Buddy too after he got punished.
And he come in. What the fuck is that smell? She smacked him. Bah! Hit him with a slow jolt. I think she hit him for real though.
Oh man, she had to. She had to. But number one, it's always, and this always been number one for me, man. Like, and I've always like from this point, I say, yo, I gotta find a chick that look good in a red pants, a red skirt suit, like with the long ponytail. And number one is Connie Spaulding from Two Can Play That Game, Gabrielle Union. Mm. And she was so fine and
Connie
confident.
Spaulding.
Bro, she walked up in the office,
Yeah.
busted down in the office, Morris Chestnut, walked out. She had the little, oh my God. Oh my God, dog. And
We
see,
was
and that
exposed
one,
to a
Morris
lot.
Chestnut was a real one. He had Vivica, then he had Gabrielle Union. Oh man, Connie Spaulding was so cold.
Good job.
Good job. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Single. He was chilling.
he was chilling, and that was what, like, and
He
as
was chilling.
a black kid growing up, you like, yo, I got to do that. I got to get the flywheel, got to get the job in the corner office, got to get 2 bad joints here, and go out at night. You know what I'm saying? And say, oh yeah, I'm a doctor. You know what I mean? I'm a lawyer. You know what I mean? And, like, you wanted that. Now, when life starts life, and you like, okay, that ain't really what I'm trying to be on. I ain't trying to go to school for a million years. But yeah. So that was my 3, man. And we definitely gonna we're gonna post this, man. And we want y'all in the comments.
Yeah.
Who's your top 3?
Who's y'all list?
Who's y'all's top 3 90s women? Could be movie or sitcom. We need the character and we need what show they played in. Okay.
Yep. Because that's all important because every show is different, character different, and it brings out a certain how'd you feel about her? Like, because Debbie wasn't the same, Nia Long wasn't the same in Soul Food as she was in Friday.
No.
Same woman,
Yeah.
but it was 2 different feelings.
Absolutely.
So my brother right here, granted, she was fine in Friday. He liked her more on Friday. I liked her more in Soul Food. I feel it was more like she was more provocative. It was more homely. It was more like, you know what I'm saying? Same woman though.
Yeah,
I
same
take
with
me in Friday
Regina
too,
from Steve Harvey. Same with her.
Yeah.
She played totally different characters in Steve Harvey show than she did in the game. You know what I'm saying? So we need the specific sitcom or movie and the character. Comments. Need them. All right. Moving on to our 5 segment. And I mean, we talked about this, so we ain't gonna get long-winded with this, but hey, young boys, make sure you rap before you tap it, dog. Right. And if Aunt Edwards is not a good example, make sure you wrap it before you tap it because you don't want to end up in no situation that you don't have to be in. You don't want to fuck your whole life up because of 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, and especially not some you just met. You know what I mean? So make sure you rap before you tap it because it ain't working. I promise you. If you ain't ready to have kids with that girl, do not go in there raw. And do not rely on your pull-out game.
Yeah.
Don't
Talk
do
to
it.
him,
It's
dog.
too many players, too many OGs that you can talk to in the past that will tell you, do not rely on your pull-out game. As many that's tried, many that's failed. Do not rely on your pull-out game.
And don't be believing these girls when they say they on the pill and all this birth control. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right.
All
Yeah, all
right.
right. Because the moment I thought, I thought, then yeah, it's gonna be a thought. that birth control, that pill was a thought.
Come on, man.
You knew the whole time she wanted on that.
Come on,
And look
man.
at you going, being stupid, going right in and, oh, and
Spike
listen,
Lee.
not
Spike
mad
Lee.
at you.
Come on, man.
Spike Lee all in her. Spike Lee, another new joint. And listen, another new
Huh?
joint.
Another
Just
Spike Lee
listen, when you're
joint.
doing, just make sure. Yeah, just make when you're doing it, make sure you know the woman and it's cool. You get to know it, like, okay, I'm pursuing this. And I want to give a quote by a great musician.
Mm.
You guys, you young guys don't know too much of him, but me and Don do. His name's Little Wayne.
Mm.
Um,
A great
one
poet,
of
if
his
I
quotes
if I
said,
if I do say so.
yes. He once said, safe sex is great sex.
Mm.
Better wear a latex because you don't want that latex that I think I'm latex.
Mm.
Yeah. So wrap it up.
Somebody need to get that
And
tatted.
we just and it's and listen, it's so crazy out here. You'll be lucky if pregnancy is the worst of your worries.
Mm.
We ain't even got to the
Oh
diseases.
no. Yeah,
Ooh, it's
no.
nasty.
Ooh, yeah, yeah.
It's things that hurts, burn.
And that's brought to you
It's
by
nasty out here. So wrap
the
it up.
good brothers of Lunching with Don and Lon.
Because we
Wrap it
care
before you
about you.
tap it. You'll thank us.
Wrap it for you. Text.
All right. Black history always, man. Black history always. And today we're gonna talk about a really supremely brilliant brother, man. His name is Garrett Morgan. And Garrett Augustus Morgan
Mm,
produced a series of successful inventions in the beginning of the 20th century. A series. Morgan's first well-known invention was the safety hood, a forerunner of the gas
okay.
mask. The hood was popularized during a tragic incident in Cleveland when 32 workers were trapped under a tunnel collapsed under Lake Erie in 1916. Rescues were unable to reach them because smoke, dust, and fumes blocked their way. Morgan and several
Mm-hmm.
volunteers using the mask were able to reach the trapped men and rescue several survivors. In 1923,
Mm,
Morgan patented his best known invention, the three-way traffic signal. As an early enthusiast of automobiles, Morgan recognized the need for better traffic control on congested city streets. His signal was based on signs that signaled stop and go. He sold his patent rights for $40,000. Oh my God! To GE,
mm.
General Electric, which developed an electric version. So he patented the traffic light and gas
Mm.
mask. And he was a hero
Wow.
because he saved them people with his invention that would have died. Them 32 workers in Cleveland, man. So this man, this was
That's tough.
a brilliant brother, man. A brilliant brother that we have to make sure that we highlight because who if we don't, who else will? So thank you,
Mm-hmm.
Garrett, brother Garrett Morgan. He was born in
Mm.
Paris, Kentucky, but settled in Cleveland as a young man. So
Shout out to Kentucky
shout
and
out to
Cleveland.
Kentucky. Shout out to brother Garrett Morgan, man, for the gas mask and the traffic signal. We're gonna keep your name
Mm.
alive, and we're gonna make sure you inspire and continue to inspire young people in the next generation that don't know they can do exactly what you did and even better and push our society forward. So yeah, man,
Yes.
another great episode of Lunching with Don and Lon, man. It's been amazing. Make sure, again, y'all like, subscribe, share, comment,
Please share.
okay? Comment good, bad, indifferent, and make sure that the
Mm-hmm.
QT and A's, questions that need answers, make sure y'all put y'all answers in the comments, man. And make sure y'all continue to support us. We appreciated all the support, all the love. We're slowly grinding and slowly getting better and
Mm-hmm.
improving at what we do.
Yes,
And
sir.
like we talked about before, we may be coming to a city near you. And y'all stay tuned. We might have something special for you for the NFL draft. So y'all stay tuned. Stay
Mm.
tuned for that too, man. Because we're gonna continue to do creative things that's gonna continue to push our brand. And when I say our brand, it's past just me and my brother Lon. It's all of us. All of us that sit here at this
All
lunch
of
table
us.
and enjoy every day or every week, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all, and we out. Peace.
Peace. Oh.